here on Spotlight Chicago, we are honoring a first responder who has gone above and beyond the call of duty.
The first responder will get a spotlight here on the show and a $1,000 donation in their name to the 100 Club of Illinois by the Mancini Law Group.
This December, our first responder of the month is the Skokie Police Department's Officer Kimberly Blue. She and Anthony Mancini join us with more. Congratulations.
Hi. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So we have just an entire list of the amazing things that you have done for the department, but one of the most interesting things, in my opinion, is that you and your partner really started this unit that focuses on mental health. Can you tell us a little bit about that and why it's so important to policing?
Oh, absolutely. So it actually originated from one of the trustees in our village. She came up with the idea that, you know, we need to bridge that gap with the community, and went forth and put together a program. And once we went through test runs and stuff like that, it was official. So we started the program in 2021, and my partner and I put it together as it is now, where we focus on mental health, we focus on addictions, we focus on unhoused individuals, and we try to make that difference with them.
Yeah, and when people are calling 911, I mean, you're getting calls for all sorts of things. So, I mean, when you're talking about these issues, there's mental health issues, there's domestic violence issues, as you mentioned, unhoused individuals, substance abuse, a lot that you have to answer the call for.
Absolutely.
Incredible. And continuing education is something that's really important for you.
Absolutely. I actually just went back to school at National Louis University to get my master's in counseling. I feel it's important, especially where I'm at in my career right now, to have a better understanding of mental health and different ways I can help people, on top of focusing on counseling first responders down the line, because we need it just as much as the public does too.
And the relationships that you're building out on the street, out in the community, are making a difference in the policing that you're doing. Can you share the story of the teen that you helped really save his life?
Yeah, so I met a family that was coming to Skokie for treatment, and I had the opportunity to meet this young man prior to, and I got to really get to know him. And when he was attending a facility, he ended up in a mental health crisis and broke the 6th floor window of the building and was threatening to jump out. Wow. Because I had that relationship with him, I was able to get on scene and calm him down to the point where we were able to sit and talk, and I was able to get him to the hospital from there.
Incredible. And when we say above and beyond, I mean, that's what you're doing in your service, because you even threw a birthday party for a teenager, young person?
Yeah, so I met through patrol prior to this program. I was working midnights, afternoons, and I kept seeing a car that was parked on the side of the road. And every time I drove by it, I saw the same individual that was sleeping inside the car. And after a couple months, after a couple conversations with him, I learned that he had lost his family. He was living out of the car. He chose that, but what caught my attention was he didn't have anyone throw him a birthday party. So I got the guys together at the station, went out, bought some cakes, we got some gifts, and we threw him a birthday party.
Look at that.
Wow,
Anthony, every month we sit here and we listen to these amazing, remarkable people share their stories. And you and the Mancini Law Group think it's so important that you donate to the 100 Club in their name, in Kimberly's name this month. Why do you think that's so important?
Well, you heard Officer Blue's work with mental health. It's such it's something, unfortunately, that's still stigmatized these days. People don't want to discuss. People want to put themselves out there and seek the help. You know, when someone gets physically ill, we go to a doctor. When your tooth is hurting, we'll go see a dentist. We want to have that same symmetry when there's mental health issues, and someone can go get some counseling and see. And it's unfortunate, it's prevalent within the police community, and we've seen it, we've heard it, and we just need to have more attention. What Officer Blue's doing is really bringing attention to help destigmatize something that is important.
Yeah, and the 100 Club of Illinois is such an important organization, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's there. in the worst of worst times, and it's there to try and help families and families of officers and families of first responders to
be able to
take care
carry
of
on.
things and make life a little bit easier when tragedy strikes.
I think it's important too that I acknowledge the residents that put their trust in myself and my partner. I think that's very important and needs to be acknowledged. Without that trust, I wouldn't be able to do what I do today.
And we should mention that your partner is a social worker.
Yes.
Which is wonderful that your department values that as well.
Yeah, we're pretty much connected at the hip. He's taught me a lot. He's been a great mentor to expand my knowledge on the different types of resources out there. You know, when we, as a police officer, we go call to call to call to call. We have the time to spend with that family and help them get connected to the resources that they need.
This is an incredible system because this way, you know, you free up other officers to handle criminal calls. And I think this is a model that a lot of people are going to want to emulate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know we put our name out there, and I know we've helped a couple other agencies as well kind of build their program.
It's incredible.
Wonderful work. And Anthony, thank you so much for everything
Always
that
a
you do
pleasure.
to highlight the amazing people in our community.
Always a pleasure.
Congratulations to you,
Thank you.
Officer Kimberly. If you know a first responder who has also gone above and beyond the call of duty, you can go to wgn-tv.com/contest to nominate them to be our next First Responder of the Month.